on a silver platter to Navi. And just like that, Navi are right back in this game. It's a 2,500 fourth swing, plus they get roast, and the Aegis now on Crystalline. Wow.
Paparazzi. He might even be in trouble here because, of course, Hookshot is back.
Does have to use the BKB, but scary against the Clockwork with a Hookshot and a Force Staff. Rocket Flare, not going to give him the vision. Nice little leap in free one. So Potom lives, but
that roast fight,
we got to see this one
again. So again, this greed on the song has really been burning. Yeah, I have to say.
And this is the second time.
So first off, 11 very low. They have the earn charges on Lan M, not using them to bring up 11. He used it on himself there. Like, sorry, buddy, you're not important. And then it goes to the song. Oh, no, I don't think so. That is the stolen Jakiro Ice Path coming through in the clutch. Give him the run.
Beautifully done. Now back into the game. Hook shot onto the Sand King. Fenrir getting isolated. The Disruptor's getting low. They'll at least go 1-for-1. But Navi might be able to find more. They've got the reinforcements. Limited on detection as Moonlight Shadow's been deployed. Now it's Vici that are on the hunt. They know Navi can't see him, and 11 sets it up. Lincoln's gets broken, arrow connects, but the boat is going to fly across the fray. Does not connect, but it's enough to push Vici back. Now General in the front line does have some power shots available, but there's no hook shot. BKB used from Dendi. They bring in the kill on 11, and again the song doesn't really do that much. The BKB, Dendi stays alive through it. Arrow connects to slow him down. And now Vici are just on retreat.
Won't be another X here to keep the chase going. So again, though, that was the dieback Sand King. His net worth is tanking. This was that guy. Remember how well he started? This is the top net worth Sand King. Where was that Clockwork? Bottom of the barrel. Where is he now? General on top.
How quickly the turntables trend.
DJ General.
This is not looking great for Vici. 6K net worth for Navi, and what's really scary is this Morphling. Crystallized is online with a BKB, and not that play going to be coming up next. Not that far away, only about 1,200 gold to go.
Yeah, he's a whole new beast now. Like, the way Crystallized's been playing, he's not really playing this, like, Morphling traditional kind of a deal, right? He's still going to have that shotgun combination, but the way he's talking and using these spells has been amazing.
Hero looking for the TP, makes it out. Nice heads-up play there.
But again, it's out. It's playing, so we can head right into that tower. We got 2 catapults here. Go time.
Of course, 1 TP up top. Ori trying to split push, but General has behind him here. Interrupt this TP. It could be bad for Ori, but not going to find him.
Another long TP. He makes way to the bomb lane. They have smoked up to try and defend this here.
Uh-oh. Flies, loses the Lincolns.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Be able to catch anyone else, it seems. Still, pursuit along the lines. Flies, farming the Ancients. They're on the high ground. They set right to Lincoln. They dunk it again onto the with the arrow, and it's the end of the Ancient. But will there be a cleanup from Navi? The dust is used. Paparazzi blinks in. Big time damage here on Crystallized as he goes in deep, but the BKB gets popped, and now it's Lanham that turned up. Paparazzi has the BKB to live, but he might not be so lucky. He finally gets finished off. They did get the kill on Belor, but Ori's in pretty deep here with the BKB. 11 with the epicenter. Might be enough. Crystallized. It's so low. He does still survive for now. Getting stunned up, and he's able to make it away. 11 gets killed. Rear locked inside the cogs. He'll get brought down. Ori, the final survivor of Vici Gaming. He wants to find Crystallized, but can't do it. Those burrow strikes are non-stop, and all 5 of Vici are down. Navi showing hope for fans around the world. Their tournament life on the line, they come in big.
It feels like Vici just not on the same page. They can't seem to figure out what the plan is. I mean, maybe the plan was that Ori shows. He denies the tower, he starts hitting the waves, and Navi are supposed to think, oh, okay, they're not chasing after us. But even so, he's so late getting that fight. He is your net worth right now. He is your damage. I don't know if you can afford to do these kind of plays.
Do you have a replay here?
Love
excellent beginning for Vici, right?
It
Break
looks
down
great.
that
He goes
Aegis.
down instantly.
They've hit these arrow combos so many times, but then the turn comes. 11 almost survives. You think, wow, they've got the Morphling isolated. This is great, but all of a sudden, the BKB, the ultimate comes, and Morphling just turns.
I mean, Ori eventually gets there and cleans up Velor. Story of Velor's life so far, but at that point, everyone else just starts falling down. And 11 just loses. I mean, 11 almost died at the very beginning. That would have been even worse. Just Navi game. Managed to survive there. And obviously, Chris Slice almost died in a TA trap, but he's morphed once again.
And even if you kill the Morphling there, still such a devastating fight for Vici. Losing a lot of this momentum, and they don't have the hardest carries. Mirana, TA, not the hero duo or the core duo that you're really confident going late game against a Morphling.
No, especially when you've had to itemize so defensively up until this point. Like Paparazzi, you get into this Dragonlance, you think things like, okay, not bad, but then you still just like, you know, you don't get a Hurricane Bug out of it, you get a LKB, so basically just
And really start to scale into that late game a little bit better. The Crystallis is completed on Dendi. He's going to be going for a Daedalus, so the big time right clicks from Kunkka are a reality, and of course that Ethereal Blade that we've talked about so much is up on Morph. Now he has the ability to pop on the back line and do some big time burst damage. That window where Vici should have an easy advantage has kind of closed. Now the clock is up top.
11 goes for the cheek of the tower, but General did get that denied.
Yeah, nice little deny there.
Very important.
I don't know if Vici really wanted to commit to this. They're pretty deep in enemy territory, and easy for Navi to rotate.
Boy needs some dust. Your clock.
With
My
that.
dude, it is time. You're against the Mirana draft. That's kind of your role.
My main man.
Yeah. Get in.
Get some protection. Well, what do we do if we're Vici gaming right now? It's not an insurmountable lead, 7K net worth, but what's the game plan?
Naga song, Meteor Hammer, window to 2.
That's a step.
Yeah, look at the backseat. You know, maybe Landham's been a little bit weak on the song so far, but let me tell you, hey, idiot-proof a song. You get Bassy, you get Meteor Hammer, heroes are in trouble. Get some comp stuns going. What are my BKBs on the dark side? I got Dendi, looking good, 8 seconds. I got Crystallize, 9 seconds. Okay, those are not the heroes you want to go for. Oh, how about General? 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Maybe we do have some problems.
Negative there, Ghost Rider on that Meteor Hammer having a big impact, at least in the immediate future. Very scary. Mirana working on the Mjolnir up next, so that'll be queued up. And PA, what's on the docket for her? It's the Nullifier, and this time it is a Nullifier.
Hey, good on you. They have some annoying stuff though. They have a lot of split push going on, of course. They can Hero, the Naga Siren, the Sand King, and the Templar Assassin, and oh well, also Mirana. So all 5 in and out, blowing stuff up, and of course TA doesn't even have to be there. The way traps work now, very irritating to play against, as that Nullifier is picked up, and Nullifier is that one thing that can just be like, yeah, we don't care.
It's a
much
game
your net
changer.
worth is.
Yeah.
You dead. So
It truly is. Give the X factor to Vici, and maybe they can start regaining control of this game. Bottom 2 tower goes down for Navi, but it's looking like it'll be a tower trade, as up top they are pressuring this tier 2. The last outer tower of the game, nothing but tier 3s remain for both sides.
yeah, we just got our Roche timer here. It's going to be 2.5 minutes, so we're going to be playing for that. Of course, there's an innate advantage to Vici Gaming. They're going to have the stock. I think Navi not quite on the ball right now, just not thinking about that. And D-Ward, of course.
Got the TA, and they are also Radiant, which, as we've discussed, is seen as a little bit of an advantage. I think that stat was like 45-55, favoring Radiant win rate this tournament.
It is
definitely the better position to be in, especially if you're a little bit behind, just slightly easier to control this area of the map around the pit. A small advantage.
Yes,
Very
minimal. The Dendi looking to wipe that out, though. The Daedal. He's already getting some pretty big hits.
Double damage in the bottle. Ooh. Probably won't get to use
there.
it.
He's practicing down on 1253 right
That's
now
not
on
too
the
bad.
way. Yeah, take that. So no dust. General went for the gem. I like it.
Okay.
Not in time though. They don't find anything.
Hero also has the side of beat. Both sides with a lot of detection. Both sides with detection.
Nice way to try and clear out the
yeah. Expect to see
rewards.
some D-Ward.
the team. Traps though again, very important. So
Still a minute on Roche, but Navi smoked up, trying to take control of the area. Drawlings there on the mini-map is both teams highlighting how important this next big fight is.
yeah, the only problem there is that they smoked up in general, destroyed the TA trap, and then they kind of just started pinging and circling them, and they ran away. So.
Okay. Stealth X on Dendi.
30.
Risk-free creep clear.
30 seconds. Still Roche time.
Paparazzi up top. living life on the edge.
Oh, this is
TP out. Oh, the glimpse gets there in time, but he's got a BKB.
Yeah, we all knew it had to be the hook. It is the only way. A little bit of liquid, you know, the moments there, TPing up in the tree line. Navi, we're almost doing it.
Playing with fire. Yeah, that's a really scary time to get picked off there. But now it goes the other way. Lil, he walks in by himself and they catch him. Lanham on the other side. There's the song of the siren we were talking about. Isolates the team from saving the disruptor. He does not a buyback either. Path on 2. There's the dual breath. The clockwork's the focus of this fight.
Can't get the BKB.
The boat comes through and it looks like the Naga will get killed. A 1-for-1.
Can't commit into that though. They don't feel comfortable enough. Even the BKB, the nullifier, everything ready and available. Finally, the BKB goes from General.
Used by General, and now 11 might be in some trouble. He does have his tools, but the point blank hook shot, he tries to bro strike away, but gets brought down by the Mystic Flare. Now Crystallized jumping forward, does get repelled by the TA. What looked really good for Vici, again, ends up favoring Navi, and it doesn't even force a buyback out of the Naga Siren despite not having no.
Yeah, it felt like it was going to be just like, there's down, we back away, maybe try and force the buyback out of him, and then somehow it works out that Lanham's buying back after he goes down. The song just like, it didn't feel that great, you know? One song for the Roche fight, not necessarily amazing like tier 4 heroes here, then you can get into the pit, but was not quite the perfect situation, perhaps more than
how did they kill this Morphling? I mean, this is the second fight now where they have a pretty good setup, they put a lot of damage into him, and Crystallized isn't even really that close to dying. I think this is just going to get worse. I mean, he's got Lincoln's BKB play, now a Scotty coming up next. Where's their damage coming?
Well, you think TA, and then you realize that he's got 48 armor, which is 70% physical resistance, and you think, oh, that is a problem, man. What are they going to do? Because when he has BKB going, he's cracked.
Yeah. TA does have a potential solution here. She's got the Bloodthorn queued up to go with the Nullifier, so Ori is going to decide to just purchase a Doom.
Yep, that's good.
And that is definitely a tool that could work.
Get more Dooms off than Melor is,
yeah.
I would imagine.
You're probably right. But Epicenter from 11 sets it up. Ori jumps into the BKB on. There's the Meteor Hammer. Dendy goes down first, but Crystallized is looking healthy, and Ori is in big trouble. He's still alive, but Song of the Siren actually saves it. 30 HP until Claire from General secures the kill. Now the buybacks use his Skywrath lockdown and just running back and forth. Disruptor in the pit, he'll stay alive for now, but this Morphling is having an absolute field day. Nothing slowing him down. Buyback from the Skywrath. Teams using all of their resources to control this area. They want Roche.
Need that Aegis, need that cheese, then he just inside the pit and where he really wants to be at the moment. He's trying to play that outside line.
2 buybacks, used by Navi, 1 used by Vici. It is a net worth gain, a loss for Navi, I suppose. The trade favors the Radiant, but it just feels like in all these fights, Navi really are in the driver's seat. It's a little bit easier for them. If Vici get catch just like that Epicenter on 3, they have a chance in these fights, but in a straight up 5v5 engagement, it just feels like Navi so much more difficult. You just walk straight into the fight.
It's so terrifying though. So many great fields. And that fight, he had cracked.
But Roche is still sitting 800 HP. BKBs get popped, could still get sniped. Dendy picks up the Aegis as Dire kills Roche. Paparazzi is going to be the one that dies first. Looks like as his BKB expires, Ori able to catch. But it's a big victory for Navi.
Very greedy play from Paparazzi. He tries to snag something, but he will just die. He's got the Morph, the Aegis to Dendy. He takes a kill on Fenrir to boot.
Absolutely. Grounds could be imminent. No buyback available on the bottom. Short just a little bit of gold. Into the kinetic field. That's a dieback on 11. They've got a 5v3 for 45 seconds with an Aegis and cheese. If there was a time to do it, this is it, Navi. A lot to prove the world here after a rough game 1. And they look good in game 2.
6 games so far. Things have not been
It's been a rough couple months for Navi, Trent, and this is their sign of redemption. Or is Lana with the setup. Fenrir. Not enough to perhaps Belfort goes down first, but they lose the Jakiro. Ori out. BK for 1 second, and PA's down. No back, 115. Brave, and that's it, baby. Navi do it. We'll go into the ace. The Zyori prediction comes true, and the hope for CIS fans around the world live.
3 up here from Lil. His old classic, man. That guy's been...
What a game, Trent. The series that everyone thought would be a blowout has turned in